Okay, so we're gonna start with a little bit of the tape. Don't forget to stretch it out. And we're gonna make a little knobby on the end of this, kind of like the end of, its growth, where it's growing. So a little knob with the green. Okay, and then you take these guys, start with the smallest one, fairly close to they grow right from the stem. So see how I've got that right there. And then you haphazardly put them on because that's how they grow. And I start with the smallest and work my way to the bigger ones. They do not all grow, they don't go like this. Some go this way, and then this way, and then this, and this, and this. They're just every which way. If you ever have, my mother used to have a bunch of these, and if you ever get a plant of these, they're really pretty. If you ever get a plant of them, you can see how they are. But basically, you just keep adding these on. You can do a little bit of space. As you can see, I didn't put points on all these because I don't love you guys enough. I'm sorry. All right, and you can make these as long or as short as you want. I like them because you can trail them down the cake. They look very pretty, as a little hanging bit on the cake. You'll see them. Okay, and then we just continue taping the rest of the way down. I usually put about 10 on a stem. And then once they're all on here, then you can kind of take it and just kind of bend it around so it looks like it doesn't care. Okay, and so I've got a couple here. And that's what they look like when they grow. They look haphazard and messy. Okay, so now we're on to this big giant flower here that I did. I did a whole bunch of these and the bigger guys that you saw, and then this is the centerpiece that is now dry. So this is actually kind of an odd succulent. It's light green, and then it's got a lot of that white dusty stuff on it. So it looks like you can't really see the green because you see a ton of the white. So we're going to do that. We're actually going to layer it like that. So what we're going to do is put the green on, and I'm going to use this, I guess I should get that out of the way so you can see, huh? You don't need to see. This is the kiwi. Make sure you get both sides. It's kind of important. And it seems like no matter what the color the succulent is, it's always got green in the center. The new growth is green. It's got green. It's going to have green on it. Okay, then a little bit of this lime down at the base here. I'm going to use the lime green more in the center here. Down in the growth, down in the base, in the growth, right where it grows from. And then I'm going to do the petals in the lime, in the kiwi. This kiwi is almost like the chartreuse. It's a little bit lighter than the chartreuse, which happens to be one of my favorites. We will use that. It's just a little too. Make sure you get both sides, because with these things you definitely see the back side of all your petals. So make sure you dust both sides. One thing about this flower is it had a lot of brown in it. I don't know if it had a disease, and it was turning brown, or if that's just the way the succulent was. Beats me, I don't know, but all I know is that's what I had to make it look like. So that's what I had at home. So that's how I colored it. Knowing the way I do flowers, I don't have a green thumb, so I was probably killing it. But the caramel color was perfect for the brown that was coming onto this succulent. So some pieces just had a little bit. Almost always those thorny tips are the brown or red. And then some of the petals were like covered with the brown, like so. They were mostly this brown color. was like half of it was and half of it wasn't. I don't know if I was killing her or not. I guess I'll find out in a couple weeks if it's dead or not.